My dad and I are trying to visit every U.S. national park, and over again, we kept hearing Mount Rainier. You have to go to Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier is the best, on and on and on. We have seen some pretty epic sights.
Okay, that was cool.
But it's very pretty. This might be one of the coolest things we've ever done. Officially gonna be on this island, and thought, how cool could one mountain be? Of course, we had to investigate. Follow along as we journey to National Park number 38 with all of the highs. But it's really beautiful. This is a great hike. And all of the lows. Popped a tire. I'm a little worried. I almost cried at one point. I am in It's Home. There's really nothing that quite compares to seeing Mount Rainier for the first time. You're just driving and driving, and then all of a sudden, this massive mountain is just right there, and it's closer than you think it is, and it's just stunning. We are at the campsite. We went up to the visitor center, looked around for a little bit, planned our hike for tomorrow, went and saw a really cool waterfall, and now it's about 5 p.m. We're at the campsite. We're gonna set up the tent and then just chill. Okay, first impressions of Mount Rainier. It is a really big mountain. It's Park 38, National Park number 38 for us, which is really exciting. First impressions are that it kind of reminds me of Glacier. It's actually really, I think, similar. The Paradise Visitor Center reminded me so much of Logan Pass, but it's really beautiful. I love scenery like this, thick old growth forests, epic mountain peaks. So I think it's gonna be a good next couple days. I'm a little worried about the no showering, but they'll be fine. To clarify, we're in the middle of a big national park trip, and there are no showers at the next 3 campsites, which means like 12 days without access to a shower, but plenty of access to lakes. Anywho, back to the story. We're gonna have dinner, I'm gonna change, and then we're going to go up into the park to watch sunset, and then we have to get up early tomorrow morning for a hike. Okay, dinner tonight is one of my finer creations. It's a bagel thin, arugula, avocado, pesto, hot sauce, pepper, and blueberries. And what are you having?
Typical traditional can of chili, but with cheese and maybe some hot sauce and maybe a cracker or two and some blueberries. I was gonna put it on a tortilla, but I'm not.
How was it?
It was delicious.
This is supposed to be the dishwashing sink, but it looks like a toilet.
What does it do?
I don't know. There's like food in there. It looks like poop. It's not, but... yeah, okay, we did it. Well, my dad mostly did it. Now we're gonna go on a walk. Semi-clean. That was our kind of first half day in Mount Rainier. Tomorrow's gonna be a really full day because we're gonna do the Skyline trail. But yeah, very good first day. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. We are on our way up to Paradise to hike the Skyline Loop Trail. Ready to start the hike. How are you feeling?
I'm excited.
good. Okay. I'm not quite sure why humans are so attached to seeing big mountains and climbing tall things. I think part of it has to do with just being connected to something that's bigger than yourself and something that makes you feel small. That can be a freeing feeling. So I think that is the waterfall we're gonna be going down later. And that is the trail we're gonna be going up right now. Okay, the trail is very crowded, but we're at a slight branch off for a viewpoint, and it's really pretty. Not a cloud in the sky, a little hot, but it's really nice so far. We are gonna see how close we can get, but we're doing a little impromptu birding break right now. Said birding break. We continued on, marching our way up the mountain. One note about this hike is that even though the mileage feels so small, it is mostly straight uphill, and even though the views are stunning, you still might get a little winded, but everything is 100% worth it. You get so much closer to the mountain than you realize that you're going to.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
It's a marmot jam.
Okay, we are getting pretty close to this mountain. My top gear recommendation for this hike is hiking poles, especially when you get up closer to parts where there might be a little bit more snow. Just hiking poles can kind of act almost like extensions of your arms, and they make it less likely that you'll fall. We are right up at the top of the mountain. This is a great hike. We've been going pretty slow, but we haven't really gotten out of breath, and it just keeps going. It goes up way further than you think it would. We've also gotten really lucky with weather. Do you want to update?
I'm good.
We get to go up some more snow. We started all the way down there, and we thought that was gonna be as high as we went, but actually we got much closer. Okay, taking our first official break of the day with a beautiful view. It's, yeah, sunny day, pretty crowded, but it's nice. Okay, making moves for the second part of the hike. There's not really a summit or like official endpoint, but it's a loop. Okay, we thought we were done going up, but this still goes further. Oh, this isn't good. You dudes are way too comfortable. Oh my god. This truly feels like we are at the very top of the world. The mountain is right there. We can almost touch it. We've thought we've hit the top point like 4 or 5 times at this point, but we're still going up, and the view's just getting better and better. So many groups of people making summit attempts. Okay, we have no idea if we're at the top or not, but this is probably the best view. The best view so far. You are right up and close with the mountain. Another really nice thing is that there's no wind. Comfortably talk to each other. The downhill is very steep, so when you're going, just take your time. Haven't had a wipeout yet, but hiking poles are really helpful. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good. Okay, another birding stop. Very exciting. I would 100% recommend doing this trail clockwise. You will have infinitely better views and it'll be a gradual descent, which is better on the knees. I will say though, it says it's 5.5 miles. This feels way longer than 5.5 miles. It probably will take longer. You should pack more supplies than you think you'll need for that long of a trip. Okay, almost done with the trail. We are definitely slow moving, but we're still moving. We're about to cross the waterfall, and then we're gonna chill at the visitor center in the AC. But this hike has been incredible. Definitely worth it. Very crowded. We're also going on a Friday in the summer. Very cool. Longer than it might seem. Another cool part about doing this trail clockwise is at the very end of the hike, you get stunning views of the waterfall. Cannot possibly recommend enough. Nice. We did it. I'm tired. Okay, back in the car. Epic hike. Super, super, super cool. I couldn't say this too loudly on the hike. Some very interesting people. We saw a lot of things that, you know, you probably shouldn't be doing in a national park. But it was a really good time. We are now en route to do another small trail and get gas and ice. So, yeah, day adventure continues. The trail took us about 6 hours to do, which is pretty long for not that long of a hike, but we were stopping, taking pictures, relaxing, taking our time. We're also just slower hikers, but yeah, I would definitely allot more time than you think you'll need for that trail. Our last trail of the day is the Twin Firs Trail. This one's really short, like half a mile. It's a pretty loop. We're gonna treat this like the cool down. Something that I think is so overlooked in a park like Mount Rainier is how beautiful the woods are. Like even in parts of the park where you can't necessarily see the mountain, it is just such beautiful hardwood, old growth forest. This was a good one. A really peaceful, relaxing trail after a pretty strenuous one. Okay, we are in for the evening. I took a sink shower. That was a very interesting experience, and I've just been chilling, trying to relax. We're going to cook dinner, and then we're going to go to a ranger program in about an hour-ish that is going to be all about fungi. I also washed my clothes because I'm going to wear the same outfit tomorrow, so hopefully I don't stink again. But today was really lovely. The day kind of got away from me. I feel like we were hiking for a really long time, and then now, you know, we did the other little trail, and now it's dinner time. It was a very quick day. We're gonna make dinner and just enjoy the camping vibe. We're going to eat and then make toast for dessert, which is our favorite thing when we're camping. Okay, our dessert is the highly delectable, very prestigious, I mean, we are foodies, so we take this really seriously. We have perfected it. It is the lovely raisin cinnamon swirl toast with butter. Jelly option. This is the best dessert you can have at a campsite. Sometimes you can add jelly. You can add jelly, but it's our favorite. We're gonna eat this now. Headed to the ranger talk. This one is about mushrooms. And you know, I saw in the gift shop today a whole bunch of books about Pacific Northwest mushrooms. So I didn't know this at all, but there must be something going on there. We'll report back with what we've learned. Are you excited?
I am. I like this kind of stuff. Mushrooms from all the moisture.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay, back in the tent. For the night, the ranger program was so good. Learned so many random fun things about fungi and moss and lichens. I almost cried at one point. It was really, really great. But we have a very early start tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. We are in the sunrise section of the park today. Very exciting. We had a somewhat eventful morning. We got up before 5 to get here because this is far from our campsite. And do you want to tell them what happened?
I'll let you do it.
Okay,
it hurts too much.
We popped a tire, ran over a big rock in the road, didn't get it on video, but we put in the spare and we're here like probably an hour later than planned, but all's good. Okay, we're doing the Burrows mountain trails, which are supposed to have really good views of the mountain. Since we're on the sunrise side, everything looks different today, including Mount Rainier, which is kind of fun. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I got my second wind. Okay. Starting today with a climb.
Yeah, I know. Whew. Okay, let's do it. Our first birding stop of the day.
Look at Junco we have in our backyard.
There is a bug that is terrorizing me, but you know, I am in its home. It's not in mine, so can't be too picky about it. Otherwise, the trail's great so far. Very pretty, a little busy, but and we're gonna just keep going. Here we have some lichen that we learned about last night. A steep trail. This side's way snowier. And I guess more rounded. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, I think it definitely looks different.
This last rock hump before you start going all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
But right in the middle of it, there's a bunch of little lines, vertical lines.
Yeah.
Each one of those is a rock roll.
Oh, really? How do you know? Do you see the rock?
You can see the rocks. One of them went way down.
That's kind of scary. Okay, took a small break. Now we're back to do the second Burrows, which definitely looks steep, but doesn't look undoable, and it'll get you very close up with the mountain. Okay, we are, I think, near the top. I would say we're about as close to the mountain as you can possibly get without climbing it. It is right there. Feeling good. I thought about this yesterday and I don't think I mentioned it. We haven't really had any trouble with altitude. So, you know, Mount Rainier is a 14er, so it's definitely high up here, but we've been, on the hikes we've done fine. Would you say so?
I think so.
Yeah. I think the winded that we get is just from exertion. But yeah, we're almost there. Let's show you the view.
I'm not sure which side I like better, Paradise or Sunrise. They're both stunning, but they're different. Believe it or not, the mountain looks different on both sides. So if you have the time, definitely make it and do hikes in both.
Okay, made it to the top. We had a little break and now going down. This was cool. The view is different from the first one. So if you have the energy and the skill set, I would definitely recommend coming up to the second Burrows too. Apparently, there's a third. We're not gonna be doing that one though. Okay, we are not going back down to the Sunrise Visitor Center. The trails are kind of right next to each other, so we're gonna attempt to do the Fremont Lookout Fire Tower Trail. It'll add like 2.5 miles to this hike, so we'll just see how it goes. But feeling fine right now. It's not too hot. We're gonna try to get up there quick. We're on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, from this angle, it looks like kind of an intense hike.
Okay, this was quite literally one of the coolest hikes I've ever done. I don't necessarily talk about it in the video while I'm there, but there's just something so epic about fire towers, for starters. I think it's the lore and the history of them and how they're kind of out of use today, but there's still so many scattered across the whole country. I really think they're stunning. And then this fire tower specifically, with the view of Mount Rainier, about as epic as it can possibly get. And you can hike up to it, you can climb all around it. It's not in use anymore, but that's okay. It was just stunning, and I've seen this hike for so long on social media, so I had such high expectations for it, and it 100% lived up to them. Yes, you're hiking away from the mountain. Don't be discouraged. Still go on this one.
So funny. Oh. Good job. Okay, done. Back in the car. Absolutely disgusting, but that was probably one of the coolest trails we've done. We were way up in those mountains. Now we have a little bit of a drive back to camp. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty tired, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel good.
Good.
It's a good hurt.
Good.